Never lost our sense of what's truly important. The great taste of Charleston Chew.
It's gonna be terrible.
Hello and welcome to Best of the Bottom, where bottom class people drinking bottom shelf booze. I am the Reverend JP, and this is. And what we do here is we drink cheap booze, we give a review, we talk about all kinds of nonsense and shenanigans, and yeah, that's pretty much what we do. We drink cheap booze, and you can too. One of the many taglines that I have on this show, because I have nothing better to do with my life. But first, we have the bag of damn it. Doom. You see, in this bag, we have random shots, and we have to take the shots that are in here, no matter what they are, how good, how bad, how mediocre. It is hours and hours alone. And Diane, reach across the interweb and get your first pick.
Okay. It's cinnamon 99.
Yay! Butterscotch. I love butter stuff. It's buttercup. Butternut. Cheers to Buttercup. We lost you far too soon. All because you were a diabetic horse that loved snacks. And you were fed by a random stoner. We salute you.
I got hair in my mouth.
Are you okay there?
No, there's hair everywhere. Everybody thinks, hey, let's have an afro. And then it's just like, it's not really an afro either.
I am already not looking forward to our beverages of the evening.
I wish we chose better flavors.
Like, we took the pre-shot and I got cinnamon and then I got butterscotch. I feel like my mouth tastes like candied taint. If that's what taint tastes like, if you were to candy it, that's what my mouth tastes like right now. The combination of 99 cinnamon and 99 butterscotch, candied taint. I'm not
trust you.
I'm not excited. I'm not excited. And we're drinking Still Reserve tonight. Still Reserve. But first, it's time for this week's adventures of Florida Man. Once again, we have a Florida what? Woman?
Hey.
Florida woman tries to beat DUI test by Irish folk dancing and fails.
I actually saw
For you see, I read the headline and make up the tale because life is better when you make it up as you go along. And on this week's adventures of the Florida woman, trying to beat a DUI by dancing an Irish jig. Well, you see, this woman, little did she know, she was adopted. For her parents could not conceive a child, and they were desperate, and they did everything they could, and they couldn't happen. They tried in vitro fertilization and just would not work. Well, one day, while in the doctor's office, the doctor pulled him aside and said, "There's a experimental test going on for people such as yourself that are having trouble with having children. You see, the legalities of it is not exact, but for the low price, the low price of $2,000 and your Ford fucking Ranger, we will make that deal. And we will grant you this child." So they accepted. They signed out with the title for the 1992 Ford Ranger, two-tone blue. Looked like the four-wheel drive package, but it was just a ruse. It was just a regular two-wheel drive, no AC. But you know what? It was a solid Ranger. Yeah, sometimes it had trouble if it rained, the traction wasn't very good, and you'd have to get stuck on a hill. But you know what? It was a fantastic Ranger. All right? It was a solid truck. Do you know how much sod it hauled home? They were desperate. They were desperate for a child. And this was their last hope. Because they got rejected from the adoption agencies. Because they're from Florida. I mean, need I say more? And that fateful day, they combine the genetics of Michael Flatley, Lord of the Dance. And I didn't get this far in my head.
Yeah, I mean, we can kind of.
Becky Lynch and her dancing gimmick. There we go. That comes together. When she was also the Empress of the Dance or whatever. Yes. Yes. That's where it is. And as you see, her parents warned her to stay away from Irish whiskey. She didn't know why. But that night, she went out with the gals. It was a little on her gal pal night. You know, oh my God, let's go. Let's go to the new pub, okay? I heard it's so interesting. They got like dollar bills on the wall and they play Irish jig music all night long. It's so kitsch. Yay, whatever that word is that them ladies use. It's that word. And they went out and Jameson was flowing. The Irish car bombs were coming. She ate potatoes. I don't know. She got hammered on nothing but Guinness, Killian's Irish Red, and Jameson whiskey. And suddenly it activated. The Irish jig came full force. And she could not stop dancing throughout the night. She was Irish jigging. It didn't matter. You know, Little John comes on. To the windows, to the walls. This bitch jigs up the fucking, I don't know, I don't rhyme. That's on my skill. I make up stories about Florida people. She gets down nonstop. Whether it be ska, house, trap music, it did not matter. The Irish jig was strong. She couldn't stop until the music stopped and they said, final call. She took that last shot and they headed off into the sunrise. Because, they drank till the bars closed. And that's when it happened. Whoop, whoop. She was pulled over. And in a panic, all she could do was jig. And she jigged so hard, her shoes caught fire and they melted away the pavement. She got tased. She was beaten because they are police after all. And she was thrown in the back of the paddy wagon. I don't think you're supposed to use that term anymore.
Probably not.
She was thrown in the back of the cop car. But you know. And she was arrested. And now
Maybe. Well,
she
sorry.
forever cannot dance the Irish step dance when music plays. When she hears any bit. That's how you step dance when you're sitting down. I don't know what that looked like.
You look like a penguin bobbing in the ocean.
But that is her fate. All because she ignored the warnings. But her parents love her anyways. And I hear she's running for comptroller in Dublin. Because she's getting back to her roots, giving back to the country.
Yeah, God bless her.
I don't know. There's that. I hope you enjoyed it.
Is that?
It was a story. I'm not going to lie. I was desperate on the Florida Man headlines. There's a lot of depressing ones for August 29th.
Did you actually see the video for this?
I did not see the video.
I would barely call it, Irish folk dancing. She might have said that. I don't know. I didn't watch the video with sound on.
Well then. Let's see how this goes.
It's going to be a commercial. They always have a commercial first, and this is why I don't fuck with videos, because I'm like, you know what? I don't care that much.
But it's football season. And yeah. Hey! Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Must happen in Tampa. So, click on the right one. Over here. There we go. Let's watch this. As you can see. She's more skipping than Irish step dancing. She gave it a little twirl. Because Irish step dancing, you're supposed to keep your hands by your side.
She's very I think the folk they're taking the folk in the arms and the Irish bite. She was tippy tapping her toes.
Yeah, she's more like ballet, Irish step dancing, and
she's more like just drunk white girl.
She's just
dancing.
white girl dancing. Yeah. See, look, she's trying to do that ballet. Because what do they call that? Where you get your feet sideways and you do the.
I didn't hang in there that long. I mean, I did. I learned it, but I was like, what? I don't know.
I think my story was better.
Oh well, yeah, for sure.
I just want this lady.
She's like, look, I can move my feet a bunch along this line. Like that's way more than walking. Look how sober I am.
Look.
I'll give you one more than that. You want me to walk? Ta-da! Sashay. Tell me I'm fucking wasted.
Now I think she's doing some Zumba shit. Zumba ballet. Slide to the right.
Okay.
But
yeah, you get that.
Yeah, I mean, and now she goes to jail. Mm-hmm. See, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes life is better when you make it up on the fly, because you end up with stuff like this, and it's just, all right. I get it. You're trying to do your thing, but you know what? Your thing is wrong. It is wrong. And now it is time to get into our beverage of the evening. And I'm not excited about it. Which flavor shall we start with first? Because you wanted to do two.
Okay. I do hate myself for wanting to do two because I feel like we chose two of the grossest. Like, and just thinking about like all the acid and like sweetness and nastiness. That's just
Let's start with the blue raspberry because I feel like I'm gonna hate this one more.
okay.
Let's get this out of the way. They're Still Reserve Alloy Series. Spiked Blue Raspberry. Oh, wait, so no. Oh, wait, I thought these were seltzers, not seltzers. It's like more like a Four Loco style thing, I think. So let me make an adjustment. I just assumed they were seltzers because everything's fucking seltzers these days. But I think these are supposed to be more like a Four Loco thing. Which I will say, it's less alcohol. The ABV is lower than a Four Loco.
Yeah, they're usually
It's
top
8%. Yeah.
I know my Four Locos.
Oh yeah. I know you do. It's brewed for extra gravity and exceptionally smooth flavor. Okay, I'm gonna pull a card here. Like nothing Still Reserve is smooth or good flavoring.
Is that what that means? Extra gravity?
No, that means it's strong. It has extra
Oh,
booze in it. Like all the high gravity is the thing for malt beverages. They're supposed to be, put you on your ass.
oh, okay. I guess I get that.
All right.
I changed my mind, Justin. I don't want to do it.
Too bad.
After taking the shots, the two shots, I don't want to. I don't feel good.
We're here now. This is your
No.
fault.
I don't think it was all my fault. You could have easily done the bush cider.
Or we could have done one of these.
Okay, well, we can still do it. You know what? I'm tossing out your pineapple.
I think pineapple's gonna be the halfway decent one. I hate blue raspberry flavored stuff. These blue raspberry is like always so overly sweet. So I think they say it's high gravity because it puts you on the floor. That's I think that's the thing. So
That just sounds like not like what I want, you know? I don't want to feel heavy.
to feeling miserable in the morning.
Oh, I hope not.
Oh yeah. That's what's gonna happen here.
Sorry, I'm pouring mine in my no.
I will say at least last week, somehow accidental good decisions happened.
I know, right? That doesn't happen very often with me. That was good.
I know. All right. Here it goes.
Ew. Sorry. Let me take that in a little bit more.
Hmm. I'm trying to put this into thoughts.
Tastes like cotton candy.
No, cotton candy is at least good.
Take it and leave it.
This is just bad.
It's just super sweet, is all.
It's overly sweet, and then just the reserve taste.
What's the preserve taste?
I don't know. It legitimately kind of tastes like steel filings left on the floor. Like, have you ever been? That's why it's Steel Reserve. Like, have you ever been working with metal and you get kind of that little dust and powder in there, and kind of get this weird taste in your mouth at some point? because you're not wearing proper protective gear, and you accidentally like rub your mouth with your hands, and then you lick your lips, and it's just tastes weird and metallic.
Yeah,
That's why it's
back when
still
I was
reserved.
making cod pieces.
Because I think they brew this on the dirty floor of a closed down steel mill with all the slag and everything. It's all the impurities of slag that gives it the steel reserve taste.
I would say it is better than Four Locos, though.
Is it?
Raspberry flavor, yeah. Because theirs is like super malty
Yeah, theirs is very malty.
and then also sweet on top of that. So it's just like death. Just thinking about it makes me shiver. It's
Mallory,
too much.
shut your pie hole. Can't you see we're doing a show here?
Ballerina, ballerina.
Come on. She wants to
I,
put 2 cents in.
I saw her today, but I didn't get to pet her much because if you pet her
Yeah,
right away, she pees on the floor.
she does sometimes.
She gets too excited, so I usually wait till she's kind of calmed down and then I approach her.
And you kind of stink. You need a bath. You have to
Stinky
bathe.
ballerina, ballerina.
Right. To the floor. I don't know if I can drink a whole one of these, let
I
alone
know.
two.
It feels a little daunting.
It does. Like I feel like
That's why I got it in like my little cup because these are very chuggable like portions. So if I need to get it down quickly, I can just
my unicorn's dirty.
when is your unicorn not dirty?
When I wash it. And I haven't washed the unicorn in a few episodes. Like a month. And I've drinking enough dirty unicorn beverages in a while. I don't think I have any of the cups in here.
Oh, just it. I know things, you just got to respect yourself more.
You know what I just realized?
Huh. Is something missing?
Yeah. The Lucky Cat shot glass.
See ya.
I'm a little upset by that. Huh. Now I'm upset. I lost my Lucky Cat. I love that shot glass. And it's missing. Oh,
Oh my god.
why did I have to notice this now of all times?
Uh,
We're live on air.
I know, and I don't know how to be supportive.
I can't have a proper meltdown. My Lucky Cat's missing.
It's probably fine. Just give it some time to come back or something. No.
It's in here somewhere.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's in there somewhere. Yeah.
Like I always said up here. I mean, my Boba Tea cat is at least still here. Fuck. It's always the best shot glasses that go missing.
Well, yeah. Them's the ones we're stealing.
Let's drink out of Bazonga's O'Shea. Ah! No, that was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. Bad idea.
Why?
It overflowed everywhere.
Oh, I thought it would be dirty as like super dirty. Because when's the last time you used it?
Well, it's been washed since the last time I used it. It has a little bit of fuzzies on it.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, dude. Who wants the fuzzies in the drink's already bad on its own, and then the fuzzies on top?
I know there's one drawback with this shot glass.
Hmm.
I don't know if you can see it in here, but
Oh,
look,
it
I got
pulls in
stacks in the boobies.
yeah. You gotta learn, like, like in Beer Fest or whatever with the boot, you gotta learn how to, like, twist it and
Gotta twist
then
the boobies.
drain the boobies.
Oh, now I'm gonna.
It just requires skill.
Well, I look like a man with skill.
I mean, I'm gonna pass, I guess.
Now,
Oh, yeah, well, fastest dick piercer in the West or best dick piercer in the West.
well, that's the goal I'm working towards. Fastest dick piercer in the West.
You know who is the current, like, reigning dick piercer in the West?
Honestly, I don't know.
How will you know when you reached your goal?
I'll know. I'll feel it in my heart. You know, you just you just know sometimes. You know.
Do you have to be like behead people like Highlander, or is it just about, shoving needles in
Oh, it's like the
penis?
Highlander. There can be only one, and then eventually there'll be a showdown. East meets West.
Mm.
It'll be the showdown of the ages. It'll be a glorious moment. I almost picture it like in Dragon Ball Z, like at the end of the series where they have like the epic boss battle where Goku's taking on Vegeta or Majin Buu or Frieza, and it's just all out, just insanity, just yeah, you know, just spirit bombs, Kamehameha, just bam, Prince Albert, spirit bomb, full Jacob's ladder. It's just it's gonna be intense.
Mm.
You know, or Goku had to take on Piccolo in Dragon Ball.
Are spectators allowed, or is this like
Oh, there'll be spectators.
okay, cool?
There'll be spectators.
Because I'll pick up the needle just to be there, but I'm also like, I don't want to participate.
Yeah, you don't participate. You can just watch, eat some popcorn, throw confetti. It'll be like the young bucks when they walk in. I'm gonna come in, it's gonna be all, and there's gonna be confetti, and I'm gonna go, dun, dun, super kick party. No, I'm cross referencing all my geekdom.
Super dick party.
Super dick party. But you know what? It's time for. This kind of took me by surprise. I haven't even read the article yet. It's time for booze in the news. And this 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 takes me back to a time of yore. The good old days when you had to hide your wife, hide your kids. Because Antoine Dobson has got a beer now.
Is that for real?
Yes, Antoine Dobson has a beer. Run, tell that. It is here, and it is glorious. Boom. There it is, right there. It is being released September 24th at a huge party. They'll also be filming a commercial for it. Oh, wait, I don't have the sound on. I don't have the. That's what I put it without sound. But Antoine Dobson has his own beer. This guy has maximized his minutes to just absolute golden platinum status. It's just it's beautiful. He's a double diamond. There's an MLM reference for you. Because,
MLMs.
just
You,
because.
you never hear a term in your life, and then all of a sudden, that's
It's
all.
everywhere. But MLMs are everywhere. They got wine MLMs, they got beer MLMs, they got jewelry MLMs, candle MLMs. But you know what's not an MLM? This motherfucking shit right here. It's a nice craft brew. From straight to ale.
Well, we'll have to try that.
Oh, I'm gonna have to find out how to get my hands on some.
Road trip.
Maybe
We'll
I
take
can
my
order it.
shitty van and we'll see how far we get.
I'm gonna have to. We're going to be on the lookout for it. Hopefully, it's not like an East Coast kind of thing. Hopefully, we can like mail order it. I mean, we do still need to get last week's booze in the news. We definitely have to try bar room floor.
I think we should make our own bar room floor.
Yeah, but how are you gonna get the cigarette smoke in there? Oh, actually, I have an idea.
I'm just gonna put a cigarette in there. I'll be honest with you. I mean, I'm not creative at all. I'll probably just get a cigarette and crush it up and put it in there.
See, I'm over here thinking because you have these little devices that are like smokers for your kitchen. They can do smoke infused cocktails and stuff. But instead of putting wood chips in there, I'll just put, I don't know, Camel Wide filter
Well,
or Lucky Strike.
that sounds classy and all, but I'm just I can't go buy a smoker for the event, so I'll probably just
Well, you don't have to buy it. There's some getaways to it, and I will find those getaways. But I don't have
okay.
to smoke a cigarette, and I don't have to have cigarette smell in my house.
Well, you go outside,
Yeah.
have one of your children do
Go
it.
outside, have your children smoke a cigarette.
Well, your kids are two of them are adults,
I know, but
right?
still,
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I don't condone that kind of activity.
No.
I am an upright pillar of the community, drinking Blue Raspberry Still Reserve on a podcast, dressed as a preacher with a hunter ex-hunter.
Ooh, I can't wait to do that. We should do that.
What?
Do the bar thing. Do you have a particular bar in mind, or are you just gonna generic bar? So I would do the flavorings of duets.
The flavorings of duets.
Yeah.
Well, because we just sponsored a comedy show, and there's a sense of theme, I might have to go with the church bar.
Mhm. I've been there once.
Yeah, it's nice. It's actually
I think I went with you.
it's kind of a
No,
classy place. No,
did I go with you? No, I think I went with Maverick. Yeah, I think I went with Maverick. I think it was a.
but I like the church bar. It was a nice little place.
Mhm.
There's a certain saintly heathenism that goes on there that just
Yeah.
it speaks to my soul. You
Mhm.
know, it makes me feel closer to God and Satan at the same time, as you should. That's how you find enlightenment or something.
Why not? 10 out of 10.
But my only question is what kind of flavors are we going for in this run tell that? Like the whole story is about, you know, people being essayed. So Like, so was the flavor fear and jizz?
What?
Because the whole thing on the Antoine Dobson thing is there was people. All right, I'll play it for you. I need to redo this. We will revisit his original. No, let's go back. Here we go.
Terrifying moments for a woman who woke up to a strange man in bed with her. The woman screamed. Her brother rushed in to help and tried to fight the offender off. That break-in happened early this morning in the 500 block of Webster Drive in Huntsville. WFF 48's Elizabeth Della caught up with the victim. Elizabeth's emotions were running high.
And Mark, the woman, the victim, tells us
I
that a
mean,
man broke into her
this is
house and tried to rape her. Her brother
old school
went in
internet.
and he tried to help her out, but the man got away, leaving behind, though, evidence of his visit. Kelly Dodson was asleep with her little girl inside their apartment on Webster Drive
So
when
I'm just trying to figure out.
by some idiot from out here in the projects. Dodson says her attacker used a garbage can to climb onto the unit's ledge, open the upstairs window, and then he got in bed with her. He tried to rape me. He tried to pull my clothes off. Dodson struggled with her attacker, knocking over items in her bedroom. Antoine Dodson heard his sister scream and ran to help.
Well, obviously, we have a rapist in Lincoln Park. He's climbing in your windows. He's snatching your people up, trying to rape them. So y'all need to hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your husband because they're raping everybody out here.
The attacker got loose and went out the upstairs window, but
So
he did leave something behind.
We got your T-shirt to the left, fingerprints and all. You are so dumb. You are really dumb, for real.
A crime scene investigator photographed and dusted for prints on the lid of the garbage can and the window pane.
but I'm just saying, what flavor are you trying to encapsulate from what made him virally famous? How do you encapsulate that moment in a beer flavor?
Trash can?
Broken glass? The bead of sweat dripping down your brow? That is the question. That is the question. What flavor are we going for? Is this going to be an IPA? Because it's always an IPA. Pine trees and fear, everybody. With a hint of lemon. It'll be robust. That was my only thought on this is because I was sitting here and I just realized, wait a minute, he got famous for the story of somebody attempting to assault his sister.
Right.
So, what is the flavor? What is the flavor? But you know what? Still, good for you. I'm glad you maximized your minutes and now you've got some more branding. What is that noise? Are you rubbing the microphone?
Maybe a little bit. You know, sometimes I just forget.
All I can hear is
Look, yes. Yeah. I don't know. I have to do something with my hands after a while. I get fidgety. There's nothing to do.
I do
I just
too.
start rubbing.
That's why I got Pokemon and I got bottles, I got things, like all kinds of stuff here to fidget with. You need to have some random shit to fuck with.
Most of the time, I just rub my fingers or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, right now they're super sticky, so I'm like, yeah.
How are you sticky? I'm the one that spilt.
Because I poured this in my thing, and I've been twisting the top of this, and it's kind of sticky.
Oh. I spilt it all over the place. Because it got trapped in the boobs. So, Diane, it's time to answer the age-old question. think the Animaniacs once asked it. Why are hot dogs sold in packs of 8? Or no, hot dogs are sold in packs of 10 and buns are sold in packs of 8. Well, there's an answer, apparently. I found this article on Unilad. It was published August 28th, 2022. I haven't read the article. I want to discover this answer together. We'll read the article together. It'll be a story time. And this was written by Shola Lee. So there's actually a reason why hot dogs and buns are sold in different numbers. We've all had the moment when we're stocking up for a BBQ only to realize we have way more hot dogs than buns. You could buy a separate pack of buns, sure, but then you're faced with too much bread. And that's never-ending cycle of disappointment. First off, I want to show you this real quick because who does this? This just seems like who the fuck does this? This just who puts their hot dogs out on a tray and cuts them in half? Who the fuck does this? This right here is just what the fuck? Are we at Sam's Club getting samples? Are we at the Costco? Here, try our wieners. This is madness right here. Madness. I don't approve. Like, look at this. Like, what the fuck is this? Look, I'm all about being cheap, but you can't come to a barbecue and somebody gives you half a hot dog. You're just gonna look at him and be like, "Oh, what the fuck you pulling here? Where's the rest of my wiener?" Look, when it comes to phallic-shaped meat products, you want the full length, not this, not this. Just saying. Just saying. Well, I mean, I guess. I mean, not everybody can handle the full sausage, but I'm just saying, I can handle the full sausage. I'm a robust man. I want all the meat in my mouth at once.
Preach.
Clip that meme and put it on TikTok.
I can
Hopefully it goes viral.
sausage.
I just half the sausage is just, I don't know. It just seems absurd. Anyways, I'm done with that little rant. I'm just like, out of all the hot dog, stock photos you can get for free, they chose that one. Like, look, already as it is. Like, right here. I found this one on Unsplash. Look at this. This is from Ballpark. Look at that. Full-sized wieners in your various forms. Relish, just ketchup, just mustard. They got a plain one down here for you extra boring. Like, they have like your full variety of the ways you can take a wiener. A full wiener. Full-length wiener. Just, I'm just saying. Like, it's not hard to find a good wiener picture. You can get them unsolicited. Easily. Now, done with that rant. Now, so why are the products sold in separate numbers? Well, the game hasn't been rigged against you, if that's what you're thinking. There's actually a pretty reasonable explanation, and I hope it's reasonable because I feel like it's just a way to get us to spend more money because capitalism wants to screw us all the time. And this is a shock here. As National Hot Dog Sausage Council explains, first off, there's a National Hot Dog Sausage Council. And I want to know, how do you get on that council? I want the title of like, I don't know,
president.
Chief Sausage Examiner for the hot dog sausage council. Like, I don't know. I want to be part of it. How do I join? I just want to know. Put in the comments below. Yes, that is a real thing. See, they were surprised too. Leave in the comments below. It's to do with logistics. Sandwich rolls or hot dog buns most often come 8 to pack because the buns are baked in clusters of 4 in pans designed to hold 8 rolls. While baking pans now come in configurations that allow baking 10 and even 12 at a time, the 8-roll pan remains the most popular. There you have it. No one is trying to ruin your barbecue on purpose. Look, it just said they have 10-pack. Like, you can easily convert. You can convert. This is a choice. 10 to 10. You know, I'm just saying. It's a choice. It is a choice. Now, speaking about their mission to change the hot dog industry for the better, Heinz said, help us to change the hot dog industry for the better and continue to get wieners and buds sold in even better. Holy shit! Heinz is even on my side. They are a blood-sucking corporation run by Arnold Schwarzenegger's wife with the world's most pointy chin. Don't ask me why I know these things. So it says, we've succeeded in select parts of Canada. Canada! But we're not stopping until the hot dog packaging mismatch is solved globally. All right, this is clearly propaganda by Big Hot Dog. I wish that was my nickname in high school. But this is clearly propaganda. Actually, technically by Big Ketchup. They're trying to. So I guess I'm going to take this as a win. Because honestly, the way to make effective change is you've got to get into the corporations because they got the money and they are able to help get things going. Oh, and by the way, Extreme subscribed at tier 1. Thank you very much for 18 months. But Big Ketchup is trying to put Big Wiener in its place. Also, with big buns. Because that's where they belong. Big wieners and buns. As the Lord intended.
That's about right.
Now, do you have any thoughts on wieners and buns?
Not really. I'm hungry.
You're hungry?
Yeah. For wieners and buns, I'd take a nice burnt wiener.
How do you feel about half wieners in these cut up? Like, I could understand, like, okay, I could see if maybe, like, say you decide you want to do something a little different and you want to really zhuzh up your barbecue. Instead of getting hot dog buns, you went with King's Hawaiian sweet rolls. Those things are so fucking delicious. But obviously,
Hot dog though?
they don't make them large enough. So if you did the sweet rolls, those King's Hawaiian rolls, and then you cut a hot dog in half, then you know what? Bam. That would be delicious. And this could be justified. But if you're doing King's Hawaiian, you need to be doing like Nathan's or Hebrew National. Something solid. It'll be amazing. All right. So if you buy wieners the size of the buns, they are matched 1 for 1. Exactly. Either you need to sell less wieners or more buns. And you know what? That's where the age-old problem comes. Do you want more wiener or more bun? You know?
More wiener.
But I'm partial to buns for different reasons.
What are you doing with buns, bro? That sounds odd. Why are you partial to buns?
I don't know.
For other reasons than eating? Damn, what's up?
Well, if it's King's Hawaiian, then we're set. Well, because what made me
I
think
see that and I just think of somebody who's just like, I invited too many people to the party. I'm gonna have to cut these hot dogs in half.
well, we could throw it on the grill for you for a little bit, warm it up, get little grill lines. There you go. Honestly, though, I was expecting more out of this article because I didn't read it ahead of time. I just was hoping that it would be like,
Is that the Irish girl dancing underneath the
oh shit, the
underneath the
dancing
bun?
under here. Oh my god.
What the heck, Justin?
What the fuck is going on? What does she have to do with? Well, I can see what she has to do with wieners. Why is she there though? Like, why is she there?
I don't know, but it wraps it all up, pulls it all together.
It's hilarious. How does this happen? Oh, cookies. Yeah, done it to me again. That's hilarious. I forgot to put our little ticker on the bottom. Oh well. Have you heard about this? Have you read about this? Afroman's house got raided. And it wasn't cool, man. It wasn't cool. Oh, I don't have a ticker for it.
I think it's
I
acceptable.
only have the hot dog dilemma. But so I didn't hear much about anything. I just, you know me, I get on the TikTok. Well, you use little smokies for pigs in a blanket usually. You could use, I guess you can use a half hot dog, but I feel like the little smokies bring a little extra to the party. You know, they got the little extra zhuzh it up, really bring it home, that smokiness. So, you know, but yeah, you can do half a hot dog for pigs in a blanket. Or, you know what? Bigger crescent roll. Just, saying. All beef. But yeah, so Afro Man got his house raided because supposedly looking for drugs that they never found. But what this is hilarious, but I feel bad for Afro Man because it sounds like it was some bullshit that happened. But I'm gonna share this with you because I saw it and it's kind of hilarious because you know cops.
Okay, now watch the physically challenged officer come in here. He gonna take a double take on the pound cake. Look at the pound cake.
Watch this. Watch.
You want to shoot me here? He gonna look at the pound cake and hey man, that pound cake. And he didn't know whether to shoot me or cut him a slice of that lemon pound cake. He backed up. He wants some of that pound cake.
He just keeps hovering around the
Okay,
pound
now
cake.
watch the physically challenged officer come in here. He gonna take a double take on the pound cake. Look at the pound cake.
But hey, I'm sure he can smell it. And the funny thing too is one of the other TikToks. He comes and he starts just checking his fridge. Until see if where is it? Is this the one?
I mean, who doesn't like a good pound cake, you know?
Yeah. Well, either way, there's one where the chubby officer comes back and he just starts checking his fridge and his freezer. And he's looking in the cabinets. Like he's just going through looking at his food. fuck is that shit? You looking for drugs or a fucking hot dog?
Not if they're cut in halves.
That's true. Because you know this man, he wants the largest, thickest wiener in his mouth he can find. Especially if there's some lemon pound cake on the side. Well, yeah, he looks hungry. He probably missed his lunch. They're probably like, oh, we're right now for man's house. He's like, oh, God damn it. He's about to bite into the sausage. We saw the lemon pound cake. He's like, oh, it looks delicious. But I guess he's like looking into suing the police department and all that stuff. Because I guess they did this whole raid and they found some hemp and like a half a cartridge of. Hang on, let me find the article. That states, yeah, they came up empty-handed. Oh shit! Like straight up kicked in his door. They pretty well fucked up his house. They were looking for. I don't even know what they said. They were looking for drugs, so I don't know what drugs they were looking for exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. That's why I would never like advise anybody to ever have drugs be their, they, you know, like
Yeah,
part of their identity because like the second that happens, it just seems like you get raided all the fucking time. Or
just
like they're
because.
always just trying to like they're like, while you're talking about it.
Yeah. So basically, it's just because he has a long history of rapping. But honestly, rapping about weed, that's what, like, show me a rapper that has not at least included weed in one of their songs. I mean,
Yeah, but Afro Man it like lives that was like about that.
that's true.
It's like Cheech and Chong and all that. It's like or like
Yeah. I mean, Tommy Tong did have to go to jail too.
and they like actively like pursued that man. I'm
Yeah.
sure Willie Nelson has had some issues every once in a while too. Sure, like everybody.
Okay, so they found a couple of joints, a vape, and some hemp. That is all they found in his house.
Yeah, I mean, I can't be mad if you raid my house and you find a bunch of shit, but if you don't, best believe I'm gonna fucking come for you. I can't be pissed off if you actually find what you're looking for. But
Yeah.
when you don't, what the fuck?
I know, they basically just fucked his shit up. And they were like, I guess they looked through all kinds of stuff. He has a whole bunch of TikToks of his security cams. Another thing is interesting too is there's a spot there where you see the cops trying to turn off his security cameras. You'll see them fucking with his whole security camera thing, but they couldn't figure out how to turn it off. But yeah, I only discovered it because I was scrolling through TikTok and it kept, and like every couple of ones, there'd be a video of him talking shit and talking about his raid. He had videos of all kinds of stuff going on. But the most hilarious one was the fat cop seeing the pound cake. But you know what? I'm not gonna lie, okay? As you know, I also work as a paramedic. And there's been many times when I've been hungry as fuck and we get called to like a family barbecue or something. And I'm just like, oh damn, those burgers look good right now. And honestly, we've had people give us hamburgers and shit, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm down. And you know what? I really like those people that are like, oh, you look hungry. Here, have some tamales. I'm like, thank you. You are a godsend. Because I haven't eaten in several hours. And I get the fat cop. I get it, but you know,
Do you think he was
obviously
thinking like?
he was raiding the place for snacks.
Do you think he was thinking like, would it be ridiculous if I just ripped apart this pancake looking for drugs?
He probably was like, oh, could I justify searching the pound cake for drugs?
Like, if there's nothing in the pound cake, I'm gonna look like an idiot for ripping through this pound cake.
But maybe that was a double take. That was the look back for like, well, pound cake, there's drugs hiding in there. But you know, if I just absently took a piece, would anybody notice? Honestly, it would have been hilarious if, like, one of the later videos, you see him coming back and just cut a little slice of the pound cake.
He's just like, I'm searching for drugs, and he's just like cutting pieces. Like,
It's for a sample.
Yeah.
Test it in the car. Have my drug kit. It's called a fork. Oh, we gotta drink the pineapple one. I'd rather have lemon pound cake at this point.
I feel like this gets flat pretty quickly. It's kind of really gross.
Mine's not flat.
Mine is flat as fuck.
I've gotten halfway through.
Are you still drinking out of your can though?
Yeah.
I had mine in class, and it went flat pretty quickly.
All right. Let's get into the pineapple one. Let's get into the pineapple.
That is like syrup. I don't even want to touch the pineapple one.
Well, we have to. I still got some of this. I still got 3 of these.
You still got 3 of them?
Yeah, 3.
You only drink one?
Yeah.
Wow, I know what I'm still doing next time I come over.
Oh no, you're not. You can have the meat jerky beverage. All right, pineapple time.
I might have to put this in a water bottle later and save it, you know?
In a water bottle.
Save it for tomorrow or some other day.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. Because like 2 whole one of these is just like too much.
Yeah.
It's too much to drink through, man.
Yeah, sorry.
Notice I didn't tie my hair back tonight. I'm self-conscious now, Diane. Thank you very much. Traumatized.
Just because I called you Steven Seagal?
That's insulting.
Is it?
Out of all the people you could call me, Steven Seagal.
Oh, okay. Who would you have preferred, eh?
I don't know. Like, there's so many people with ponytails that are better than Steven Seagal.
Okay, who did you, when you pulled your hair back, who did you think you looked like?
I don't know. I just pulled my hair back because it's nicer that way. I like it. I like to pull my hair back. I mean, Steven Seagal was the last person I thought about. I mean, I could have seen being called the long haired dude from the exercise infomercials. Fucking, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I got Triple H first from your better half, and I mean that in all its senses.
That's true.
Steven Seagal.
I'm proud of that. I feel like I nailed that. That comparison was.
Ugh, you're a terrible person.
I feel bad. I feel bad, but I also do not because I love you and you're my brother and I nailed it. So, you know,
Now I feel like I'm gonna have to at least shave the mustache and just keep the goatee.
something. Because you got the facial hair and everything.
Well, because I can't grow a full beard yet. Not allowed to because I haven't completely quit being a paramedic yet. What do you think of the pineapple? Have you tried it?
No,
The
I haven't
pineapple.
even thought to lift it to my mouth.
Well, the pineapple's better. This does
Oh,
taste. This definitely tastes like drinking pineapple juice from the Dole can.
yeah, it is better. I
It's
don't
different.
normally like pineapple, but I don't like this either. But it's better.
I'd rather drink this than that. This is much more adequate. This is more my speed. Two full wieners out of a half. Oh no.
Everything's too sweet. Like I'm sugar overload.
Yeah. I definitely I can feel that.
It's just too much. It's too much.
They definitely are. I kind of why do they call it Steel Reserve? Like
I'm so hungry. Wonder if
do
we
not
have hot
eat.
dogs.
Okay. Here's their Wikipedia. Still Reserve is an American lager brand owned and produced by Still Brewing Company, which is owned by Miller. The drinks come in black and silver varieties, also known as triple export malt liquor and high gravity lager. Respectively, each has an alcohol content, typically 8.1 ABV. It was introduced in 1994. Doesn't say why it's like it's got to be somebody's last name is Steele, or maybe the brewery was originally in a steel mill. I don't know. Let's go up to their website. God damn it, you stupid fucking. Gotta prove my age. Fuck you. Oh, that works. No, I don't want to stay up to date. Tiki series. What is this? They have a Tiki series. Let's share it on the screen.
Punch. That might be better. That might be better. That would probably be a tastier group of
Option.
drink.
And those are 10% ABV.
Ooh.
It's tropical flavor in every can. Product finder. I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for those. Obviously.
Train.
I bet you the watermelon's not bad.
No.
You know, I don't think we've tried. I don't think we've ever done these Still Reserve flavors because we were talking about that when we were picking them out.
Mhm.
I think we've just done the Still Reserve beer, and we did four local seltzers. You know what though?
Hmm.
I'm noticing something. Where's just the regular Steel Reserve?
Bad image, I guess. Yeah,
Because
where are they?
yeah, look, there's no just the regular high gravity malt liquor. Huh.
Trying to go for the younger crowd instead of the like drunk old folk.
They're trying to see, look, Steel Reserve. The original they quit making the original Steel Reserve.
What?
Wait, hang on. Let's check Bum One Bob. Just check him out. He's got a lovely website. I'm supposed to write articles for him at some point. I just haven't done it yet. Eventually, you might see one of my articles on this. It's been a hot topic the past few weeks, so I felt we needed to set the record straight with the status of Steel Reserve. Molson Coors has confirmed that the original 211 Steel Reserve High Gravity will be staying in rotation, and only the 211 Steel Reserve Triple Export will be ceasing production. But why isn't it on their website? I'm gonna have to email Bumline. Because you saw we were looking at their website and I am seeing no original Steel Reserve. See, you got the flavors. But wait, did we not see regular Steel Reserve when we were there at the liquor store?
I don't know. I don't think I did.
I don't know. I wasn't paying close enough attention. I just saw these. Huh. Interesting. But to be honest, these taste better than regular Steel Reserve. Like, they're a little bit
No.
much. Yes.
I would take regular Steel Reserve
Oh,
over that.
oh no. I remember the first time I tried Steel Reserve. I was
You
doing
thought
that.
the Lord was calling you home to heaven?
I was no. So this was back in the day when I was doing landscaping. And it's been long enough. Fuck it, I'll tell the whole story. I used to work for this company where we do landscape maintenance and everything. And we were chilling on our lunch break. It was me, Joe, and my good friend Billy. And we were kicking back. I think we we're at Billy's pad for lunch because we were in the area. So we were kicking back at Billy's house. And Joe had picked up some Steel Reserves for lunch, you know what I mean? And I just remember taking like 3 sips of it and going, "What the fuck? This is terrible." I tried drinking some of it and I just gave it to Billy and said, "You know what? Nah, you could have this. I'm good." And that was my only other experience with Steel Reserve until we reviewed it in a later podcast that I don't think we ever released. So I think it was when we started doing video, but before we went live. So I don't know if our actual review of Steel Reserve is out there in the ether. I don't know.
10 out of 10.
No.
Brody Lee Romori.
No, you are not doing this to me. No.
7. We need a new one.
This one's better. Would you rather have one of these or a Four Loko?
Four Loko.
You just said these taste better than Four Loko.
Do taste better. But if I'm going to drink they're gross. They're all gross.
They
For
are.
Loco's not good. These are not good.
I
If I'm at least going to drink something disgusting, I would like to just drink one and be drunk. I
I
feel
will
like
say
I would need two of these to be like where I need to be. One for Loco, I'm good.
I can see that. But this pineapple one's pretty decent. It's decent. The pineapple's better than blue raspberry.
It is, but I also don't like flavored stuff, so it's kind of like
Well, I hate
it's just
I hate blue raspberry flavored stuff, but this one's not the worst. But it's not the best.
it tastes better than Four Locos, but I would still buy the Four Loco over the.
Yeah. But I feel like you have a more of a like nostalgic reason for loving Four Loco.
I mean, I guess. I I guess.
I do feel like sometimes you have an unhealthy relationship with Four Loco.
I
Like
just want Four Loco, and I'm where I need to be, unless I'm trying to get extra. Then two, and
that's
I'll be
true.
drunk, pretty damn drunk.
That is
But
true.
one Four Loco, I could drink that safely. Now I'm going to be a socially acceptable perfect lady as much as I can be. Like that's. I would take that somewhere and drink that and feel like I don't have to worry about making an ass of myself
I
any more than I would sober.
I can accept that reasoning.
Well, thank you.
I
I feel like it is solid and sound. But
mean, I
two of
will.
these, I just can't drink two of these, and it would be it would be like, I don't know. I'm gonna try. I don't know if I'm gonna try to drink both of them honestly tonight. I might try and store one in a water bottle or something, or just a bottle or something, a thermos.
I don't know. I'm probably gonna drink some more of this one, and then I'm gonna let them sit here on the
Um,
desk.
I was gonna say I'm probably gonna try and finish this one. I'm kind of over the blue one. Like
Yeah,
that one, I'm just because to me it tastes like cotton candy. It's just too sweet. I don't like sweet. That's the thing about malt stuff. Like I can stand for things to be a little less sweet.
yeah. I do feel like a lot of these are just overly sweet, and these are the kind of beverages that I'm guaranteed to have a hangover. Like if I were to pound both of these tomorrow, I would wake up with a hangover and I'd feel like shit, and I ain't gonna get anything accomplished tomorrow. I won't go to the gym. I probably won't walk Mallory. I'm gonna go to the shop. And I'm gonna chill and watch anime, knock out a couple piercings, but I'm gonna feel like crap the whole time.
Yeah, I already feel like sluggish. Like I just feel gross. Like yeah, all the sugar just makes me feel gross, and I'm not a fan of that.
Oh, must be nice getting some sleep. You filthy commie. uh,
Well, it's good to see
Are you peeing in the cup? No, I know screwed up schedules. I just did a 24 last night or yesterday, and then now I'm here.
you. Oh man, I spilled it on myself.
But thank you for joining us
Yes, thank you. I love
as
you,
we
and it's great to
discuss
see you.
these. Still reserve. They are not the worst thing I've ever had. Honestly, we have had way worse beverages. You know what I was just thinking about? I haven't seen Fun Wine in a while.
Well, yeah, it probably died. So they finally put that where it fucking belongs, in the goddamn dirt.
But I wanted to get one more flavor of Fun Wine.
Well, no. I told you I would not drink another flavor of that. That it tastes like rotten eggs.
It
I don't
does.
know what it's supposed to taste like, but that's not fun. That's not fun, bro.
It was pretty terrible.
Unless the fun is you tricked me into drinking fart juice, like I don't understand.
The fart juice, it could have been worse. I mean, at least it's not an MLM. I mean, honestly, the social drink kind of had a farty taste to it. It's an MLM and it was farty. Like, it made me create the Vince Russo category. The Vince Russo category. Vince Russo category,
Are you?
bro.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, bro, I've been keeping a secret from you. So I've actually, the last 2 years, I've been working on a little project as a consultant between Fleshlight and Pornhub. You know, working out the. I know the stats, bro. I know the stats. People come at me and they're like, "Oh, bro." Sorry, we're talking about Vince Russo, and I was just thinking about his podcast. He was saying that he's been a secret consultant for the USA Network for the WWE.
So that equated to Pornhub for you?
Yeah.
I was so confused for a second. I was like, "Is he really telling me like he's been a consultant for Pornhub this whole time? Like I would care."
Pornhub and the use of fleshlights. I know the real numbers, bro. Making obscure references that only a small community is going to know. That's what I'm here for, bro.
Okay.
Confusing my own co-host, bro.
I'm like,
I'm going to try something.
you gonna make some?
Yeah.
Should have made you shotgun the pineapple one.
Fuck no. Fuck no. Oh, it makes a lovely green color, though. I wish I could show you this properly. It's like a lovely, like antifreeze green. It's very antifreeze green. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see the antifreeze green?
Yeah.
Ah! It's poured on me and Mallory.
Poor Mallory.
The coloring is delightful. The flavor is not.
I feel like I'm trying not to even breathe because I can taste it. Like I'm just trying to I'm holding my breath so maybe I can't taste, if that makes sense. I'm just trying not
It makes sense.
without.
I do feel full. I feel so bloated. Like I feel like a water balloon.
I would say these taste better than Four Locos, but I would say that there's got to be like way more sugar or something because I
There's
can't.
got to be. And they're
can't.
too filling. They're too filling.
It's just I don't know. I feel bad because I don't want to waste them, but there's also a part of me that's like I don't know if I can do it. I'm gonna feel sick. I'm just gonna feel sick.
Yeah. I'm really upset about my missing Lucky Cat. Like, how could she disappear on me like this?
We're gonna all have to pitch in buy Justin a new Lucky Cat shot glass. So
Yeah, but there's this whole thing. Like, if Lucky Cat's broke, that's a lot of bad luck.
all that bad juju.
I don't know. don't like it. Gotta be here somewhere. I love my lucky cat. Oh, I'm devastated right now.
His cat.
Anyways, how do we feel about on the rating scale that we have for this?
2, 1, 1 or 2.
Well, we have to break it down. We know we're not a 6 out of 5. We're definitely not a 5 out of 5. 4 out of 5, it's on the upper mid card. It's not a 3 out of 5. Lower mid card, 2 out of 5. 1 out of 5 as jobber. And it's not Vince Russo.
No, I can't say it's 0. I think if I could get through one of these, I still wouldn't want to. I'd still want to drink something else, but
Yeah.
I don't know, Justin. It's all the sweetness. I can't because it's a hangover. We all know what causes hangovers, like the sugarier the drink,
Yeah.
the shittier you're gonna feel, and this is all sugar. So it's like even if I can get through this, tomorrow's gonna suck. Like, and that's a bummer. I feel like even if I try to drink a shit ton of water, take shit beforehand, I just feel like it's not gonna. I'm just gonna be sick, and that's a 0. But
Right.
what's it saying? You drunk off your ass?
0.0. This
Yeah.
this is a shit breathalyzer. There's no way it's a 0.0 because I'm feeling at least a solid buzz.
I just feel sick. That's the thing with like sugary things. Like even when I was younger, and like all the sugary drinks were appealing to me because I was younger. It was just like I always would just feel that. Like I just don't think the flavor and the taste and all that is worth the bad time tomorrow. But see, I don't know. A lot of people I knew.
0.17. I mean, that's fair. 0.17.
Yeah, I mean, considering it was just 0 before, yeah, I guess it's.
So, I mean, there's that. I mean, in comparison to the other still reserves, this is heads and tails above it.
No. I would have the original over this any day. 10
The
times
original's
more drinkable.
bad.
But this is bad too.
But this is better than the worst.
We're no, I don't think so. We're comparing two awful things, and I just think, why would you want all that sugar on top of already something that's like malt?
I mean, that's true.
Give me the original Still Reserve instead of this sugary death.
Yeah, I'll give it that much. I mean, I feel pretty good. I have a
At the end of the day, would not recommend.
That's true.
I would not tell anybody, hey, go buy this. I would just be like, go buy a Four Loko. They're around the same price, so.
Well, actually, for me, it would depend on are you a lightweight or not? Like, if you're a lightweight, one of these would be the equivalent. I mean, you'd
Four
be
Loko for me.
Yeah. Depends on how light of a weight you are.
I still think it's hard to get through one of these.
That's true.
But I think even though somebody with the sweetest of sweet tooths would eventually just kind of be like, all right.
I feel like we could have got one of these and we'd have been good.
I agree. And I'm sorry. I did ask for 2, but
Yes, we're definitely breaking out the Four Loko scale. This
Well, I
is,
feel like
this is at least a 2 Loco.
yeah, two loco. Four loco is where I'm at, what I need. But like four locos to me are probably some of the better of these type of drinks for around the same price.
That's true. I mean, yeah, that's the one thing though. These are only 209. I think that these are cheaper than Four Locos.
It depends where you buy them though. You got me $1 or something loco somewhere like
That's true. I did get you a Loco for $1.50.
so I'm like I don't know
What's
what
that?
that was at Circle K. That was at a Circle K, just a random Circle K.
Yeah, it was a random Circle K. Because I remember I had brought something up, and they're like, "Oh, we got these, and they're only $1.50." And I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, sure." I thought
I,
it was a Circle K over here by my house.
no, it was we were in El Paso.
Was it in El Paso?
Yeah, we were coming back from the
Oh
shop.
yeah, it was in El Paso.
That's when I knew I was home. $1.50 for locos. Texas, you can have me.
I mean, that's reasonable. All right, I'll give them a 2 because I don't hate these. I am mad at them.
No, I don't. Well, I hate them, but I think it's safe. I don't know. For someone, they could be a 3, but I can't. I can't put it as 3 just knowing how possibly sick you could get off of these.
They're a high 2 out of 5. They're like a 2.8. How's that?
Yeah, we'll do
A
that.
high
Too
2 out
low.
of 5.
Close to being a 3, just I would not. I just wouldn't suggest it.
Yeah, I mean,
I wouldn't suggest 2. How about that?
yeah, one of these will actually get you at a nice place, but 2 of these might be a little bit much. Well, maybe honestly, if you were to
I
get
just
2,
think
well,
drinking
actually,
wise, you're not gonna be
we're
able
trying
to.
to squeeze 2 of these into an hour and a half. So maybe if you wanted to get 2 of these and sit down and watch like an episode of AEW Dynamite or maybe a movie or or maybe like, actually this would be more like a pay-per-view kind of situation because you can sip on them for a while, have a nice little buzz, and be good. Like if you were to have 2 of these over an extended period of time, it wouldn't be as bad. But we're trying to squeeze 2 of these in an hour and a half, give or take. It might be too much.
I would say pouring them in a smaller glass helps, but I don't know. I don't know if you'd want to get these like even if I could chug all this, get this inside me really quickly. I think you're just gonna feel awful just
Yeah.
immediately.
Like I don't know if the shotgun ability is possible in these.
There's only one way to find out. We're buying another one.
No,
Let's go back to Kelly's.
no. The idea of shotgunning a whole one of these makes me want to vomit.
It should. It should.
Like
That's how we know you're not too far gone.
it's
You know?
it's like a night of just pounding Irish car bombs, and then suddenly, like you take that last car bomb, and it just starts spewing everywhere because you
Your
got no
body's
more
so
room
full.
in your stomach, and it's just like it immediately comes out as fast as it goes in. It's just pure foam and carbonation.
That's happened to me one time, and it wasn't a car bomb. I
Oh,
just
thank you for
was
the cheer.
hey. It wasn't an Irish car bomb. It
But I
happened to
can't
Sammy though.
shotgun it. It's already opened. There's no way to.
Yeah,
I
it's
can't.
already open.
I can't. Like the shotgun.
I
The
I
shotgun.
I brought it up too late, but it sounds like you wouldn't have done it anyway. So
No. I. There's no way I could have done a whole one.
I feel like well,
I don't honestly. I don't think I have the stomach capacity to actually shotgun a whole one of these. Now, maybe if they sell them in like a smaller 12-ounce can, maybe you could shotgun one.
I'm sure there's somebody out there who could.
But in a full 24 ounce,
You good? I think you need to train, is what I'm hearing.
A what?
You need to train.
Oh, I need.
I'm gonna buy you one at least like 2 a week for you to give it a go until eventually we'll give you like a month or 2. I expect you to be able to get one down.
Oh, by the way, we were almost gonna do the one chip challenge tonight.
Were we?
They sell them at the Circle K in Hatch.
We'll do that.
They do for $9.
Hmm.
I'm gonna see if they
I
have 'em at some of the local uh, places here. So next week, there's a possibility we might be doing a one chip challenge at the end of the show.
I wanna try it just because I like hot things. And
Yeah,
I'm just wondering
I want to
where
see
that
too,
lies.
because I have a pretty good hot tolerance for spicy foods, but let's see where it's at.
Yeah, I have a high, a pretty damn high tolerance.
I mean, although the the other Pocky chips that they had, that the ones that I end up puking, those are
Mhm.
pretty fucking hot.
I don't know. I just don't. I
Did
can't
you ever try
see.
those ones?
No, I just can't see anything being too hot for me.
Yeah.
Like I eat stuff where I've eaten stuff to where it's like I'm sweating profusely, but that's like still nice for me. Like yeah, my body's like you're sweating, but that's part of the enjoyment, if that makes sense. So I'm just like the sweating part, all those other symptoms I'm kind of used to of hot stuff.
Well, turn the alerts back on. My alerts should be on. But anyways, because that's on your end, not mine. What was I
What do
gonna
you mean?
say?
What alerts?
Oh, when the show comes available, when the on Twitch, the notifications.
Oh,
But I forgot what I was saying. But those because the one Pocky chips, that one pack I had, it was pretty fucking hot. I was pretty impressed with the heat. Granted, the flavor wasn't great, but the heat was good.
your notification.
I'll notify yo ass.
I don't know. I brag, but I'm just like
Oh,
people.
Maverick, since you missed it, Antoine Dodson has a beer coming out called Run Tell That. So hide your kids, hide your wives, hide your husbands.
I want to get some. When I first heard about the pink sauce thing, did you hear about the pink sauce thing?
Oh shit. Well, thank you.
What? See, that's what he meant. Notifications, you over here. Thank you so much. So, this guy.
I gotcha. It's because we're on
How do we?
StreamYard instead of Streamlabs. That's why.
Oh,
Because
well, thank you.
StreamYard doesn't allow all the customization that Streamlabs does.
So, I feel like you have to do something, you know, as a thank you.
All
Like,
right.
what do you have?
All right.
What's around?
I'll find some. You know what? I'll find something to
You need some
shotgun.
meat drink.
Shotgun a meat drink.
I think you. I mean, leave it up to him, but I think you need a meat drink for not noticing such a generous donation.
Okay. So I for the donation, I could shotgun this black cherry hard cider. I'm gonna hate myself so much for doing this. but I feel like punishing myself is the best reward for the entertainment value.
Or fiance.
The things I'll do for the mildest amount of internet pain. Where is?
No. You deserve this.
All right. All right. This is for you, Extreme. The Sandia cherry cider tastes like teriyaki beef jerky. And I fucking hate it. But I'm gonna shotgun this for you. Because my misery should bring others joy. And that is the way God intended.
Too straight.
Ah! Oh, it stinks. It stinks. Why? I don't remember smelling this bad.
Stream. I don't know, dude. That felt like $50.
That was bad. That was terrible.
I feel for you. I remember those meaty, meaty drinks.
Oh. 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 This was terrible. That was terrible. Oh. That was bad.
Do you still have more of those?
There's still 2 more.
Of the meat ones?
Yeah, no, 1 meat and then 1 the mango. The mango one's okay.
Yeah.
I hate Albuquerque again. Ugh. That was terrible. That was fucking terrible. Ugh. Okay.
Is that sufficient?
Was that acceptable? What?
You look bewildered, Justin.
Oh, I just was it. All right, let me oh my god. That was just terrible. I hate it.
Is it better than drinking it slow though? Does it taste like meat the whole time? I guess while you're.
It has like this rotten meaty. No, you clip the whole thing. Oh, I just. It stinks. Why? I don't remember smelling this bad.
That's good.
I just don't want to ever. Oh, that was one of the worst things we ever had. Yes. Wait. Ramen is like delicious. I had ramen just a little while ago. If you cook your ramen up, you put just enough water on there, let it boil out, and then fry up the noodles in some butter and some sesame oil with some egg. Or you could do there's just so many some fresh green onion, or you could there's so many things you can do with ramen if you want to do like a fried ramen. You could even fry up the noodles. I'm gonna have a separate thing of broth, and then put your fried ramen, where it's got the nice buttery sesame oil flavors in there. And you'll put it back into the ramen with a jammy egg, a pork loin, and some fresh green onion. Oh my god, ramen! There's so many things you can do with ramen.
Extreme, such a good guy. Tortured you for my own pleasure, I guess.
Oh.
No, wait, unless go get a water bottle, add that on top.
Let's have this water.
You thought you were full before? Let's go.
I'm sticky too. I'm full. I'm sticky. It smells like old beef jerky in here.
That's the thing I remember. I remember it smelling,
Like
but I remember it tasting like beef.
I remember it smelling funky, but like when I punctured the hole in it, the scent that came out of it was just so bad. It was fucking rank, bro. Oh, it was awful. Like the scent in there was just so bad. I don't recommend. And I think we've already covered it before because I think did I shotgun one once before? Sandia hard ciders? No. Cherry cider? Definitely not. Unless you really hate yourself and you want to punish yourself, then you know what? Go for it. Otherwise, no. No, 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 no. No. It was it was terrible. I just if you have any self-respect, unlike myself, I would say don't do it. It's just not worth it. It's not worth it. Even if it does give a good laugh, the devastation you're going to experience
So does that mean
is
I can't talk you into doing another one?
no, I don't have room. I don't have room.
Do some like diaphragm, things. Maybe if you burp.
Some diaphragm things. Do some diaphragm things. I don't know. Eat a salad.
Don't eat a salad. We're trying to free up space.
No, so the whole thing is a lot of like competitive eaters, like Jimmy Choo and the hot dog guy. But what they do is Jimmy Choo, I don't know.
Is that a shoe company?
Maybe
Like,
I don't know. Maybe I'm combining some names. But one of the things you do for competitive eating is you eat a lot of like really big salads because they're like very leafy, but they're not overly filling, so it like stretches out your stomach. So you'll eat like lots of like plant material, particularly salads, and help stretch out the stomach and prepare yourself for a competition. You'll want to be doing that like a week ahead of time. So at least that's what I saw on this thing I was talking about. Competitive eating.
I used to love Man versus Food. I know it's not like the same thing necessarily, competitive eating and Adam's stuff,
Yeah.
but there's some lady that pops up on my YouTube all the time who goes to like different restaurants and does all their like challenges and stuff, like unbeaten challenges.
I think it's the same lady that I see on my TikTok.
Probably Asian. No
Yes.
offense. If that's offensive, I don't know. It's just
But we're over time as per usual. I feel miserable. I hope you're happy. And I appreciate you for
you
joining
know
us.
what's the best part? I'm miserable too.
Good. You know what? Next time you need to shotgun something. But this has been Best of the Bottom. We're bottom class people drinking bottom shelf booze. I really appreciate you joining us. We're live every Monday, Mountain Standard Time, at 11 p.m. Eastern and 8 p.m. Pacific, right here on twitch.tv/bottom class. If you're watching us on YouTube, please like, share, subscribe, click the notifications, help get them bells on. We appreciate you. And we will definitely see you next time. Hard hands and a ball sack. Bring it in. And now I'm going to have to go shower because I'm sticky. But before that, tasted pretty good.